Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's Skull Royal back at it with another video. The grind don't stop. So yeah, we're gonna do a LF Bardock breakdown, showing you guys the data mine, showing you guys the breakdown and the kit of the Zenkai 21, and also the two EXs, Tora and Fasha. So yeah, let's get it started. No more. Just leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all that jazz. So yeah, we got tons to talk about. So they're bringing back the pity system for the step. Obviously, you guys know, you see the banner, same thing. The 20. I'll explain the banner format in another video. Come in a few hours. But yeah, we already know about Zenkai 21 and everything, and it's snack time. So it's snack time. That's the new 21 event. So we'll talk about that in a second. Raid co-op against Frieza, all that jazz, and here it is. So it's snack time. It's pretty much an event where you get Z power for not only Android 21, like the regular Z power, but also you get Chrono Crystal. So it's like a mini little event. That's cool. Raid and all that. So yeah, that's it for the data mines. It's the standard data mines pretty much for an LF character. So yeah, let's transition to the kit. Alright, so we're gonna do Bardock and then the two EXs, and then finally it'll be Android 21. So yeah, Bardock, main ability, draw an ultimate Revenge Assault next, restores own health by 25% and ki by 30, applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special cover, pretty much cover change to self for 10 timer counts, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades minus 50% to health restoration for 50 timer counts. So yeah, solid main ability. You know, it's a standard for a lot of these LFs. It's usually they do a main ability, an endurance nullification, or a cover change nullification. They always do something like that, and then sometimes they add extra damage or extra buff for them. So just standard. Passive one, the same thing like I explained to you guys, or for those who watch the video and stuff, same thing. 90% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, reduce damage received by 35%, and nullify abnormal conditions for 60 timer count cannot be cancelled. That's the first passive, and that applies when the battle starts. So same thing. The following effects occur after the enemy attack is over, so the same thing right here too. Plus 30% to next arch damage inflicted cannot be stacked. Level 2 card draw speed for 10 timer counts cannot be stacking, as well as no switching for 3 timer counts. So same thing, and then same thing over here. Applies the effects to self when one ally character is defeated. Nullifies, he becomes type neutral on defense pretty much, and cannot be cancelled, and restores own health by 25% only once when it reaches 0. So pretty much endurance. So yeah. Now the passive 2, which we didn't know about. So applies the following effect to self every 4 timer counts when this character is on the battlefield. Okay, sure. Okay. Plus 10% to damage inflicted, activates 7 times, so he gets up to 70% damage inflicted. Okay. And then minus 1 to all arts call, activates 7 times, cannot be cancelled. So he'll have, so instead of 13, it'll be 13 strike, it'll be 23 blast, it'll be 43 blue card, and then I don't know, we don't know the cost of the green card just yet. So all right, cool. Passive 2 looks pretty good. And then the blast arts cover change, and yeah, nice, cool. I mean, he's gonna deal a lot of damage. So he gets 90, and then he gets up to 70, so he gives a total of 160 in total, if you're accounting the well, actually no, I'm lying, it'll be 190 because of this part right here, the plus 30% to next arch damage. So he's looking pretty solid, he's looking pretty good right there. So let's see, so yeah, so blue card, yeah, so combo arts, blue card, applies the following effects occur when enemy switches character. When this card, hold on, oh wait, this is part of the passive, I'm sorry, my mistake, I'm sorry. The following effects occurred when enemy switches character, and when this character is on the battlefield. Reduced damage received, sustained by 25%, cannot be stacked, applies until the enemy combo is finished, ensure allies sub count by 2, activates 5. Whoa. Okay, and then reduces enemy ki by, okay, no, that's the green card, I'm sorry. Okay. No, I'm sorry. No. This is part of his past. Yo, I can't. I'm blind, bro. But no. That. All right. So that's yeah. he looks good. So reduced damage received in total, he will have up to 60. And the fact that he shortened his own ally sub count by 2 and it activates 5 times, that's really freaking good, dude. So yeah, Bardock so far so good. All right, blue card, massive damage, of course, 50% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. Destroys all of your own cards upon activation. Increases special move damage inflicted based on the number of arts destroyed. 1, 10% damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. 2, 20% damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. This is all blue card damage, I'm saying. And then 3 cards, 35% blue card damage for 3 timer counts. Okay, so it's kind of like the Napa effect, pretty much. It's sort of similar to that. Alright, and then green card. Restores his own health by 15%, keep at 30, randomly draws 1 card, also applies the following effect if there is a defeated battle member. Randomly destroys 2 enemy cards and then restore own vanish engage by 60%. Activate 3. That's solid. That's really good, actually. Holy crap. That's really good. Oh man. Alright. Cool. Ultimate Arts deals massive damage impact, applies the following effects to self upon activation, restores 60. Oh, this is what the hell? Zenkai Blue Bardock's blue ultimate card. That's literally Zenkai Blue Bardock's ultimate card. Okay. Alright, so 2-star is 22% to Saiyan, blast attack and defense. 3-star is 26% to base blast attack and defense, as well as the 10% max HP, and a 6-star is the 30 for blast attack and defense, with a 12% to Team Bardock max base health. So yeah. So this Bardock looks so good, dude. Like, we will have to see his stats, which once he drops, then you actually see his stats. But overall, he looks good. He looks really good. So yeah, now let's transition to the 2 EXs. All right, so we got Tora. So main ability, restores own ki by 50 plus 50% strike damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. Reduces enemy's ki by 50 and destroys all your enemy's strike cards. So solid main ability, actually. So all right, cool. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. That's the first passive. 80% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. That's really good. And then reduced damage received by 40% by 50 timer. That's also solid. The problem is though, is like that 40% damage reduced damage received like is good in hindsight, but if the stats doesn't back it up like a lot of EX stats does, that 40% reduced damage received is not that relevant. So let's keep going. The following effects occur after the enemy attack is over. Plus 10% strike damage inflicted by allies up to 30% cannot be cancelled. Same thing with blast attack. Wow, okay. So 10% blast damage inflicted by allied tag team Bardock up to 30% cannot be cancelled, and 10% to allies tag team Bardock health restoration up to 30% cannot be cancelled. Okay. So the strike damage part is pretty much universal, while the blast damage and the health restoration, that's for Team Bardock. So that's gonna help. I mean, if you want to run Zenkai Bardock, you can, but it's mainly for the LF Bardock. So, oh yeah, and also like the green Bardock if you want to run him for some reason, and then the same thing with the red Bardock. So, okay, this Taurus so far he looking good, bro. Like pretty good. Shorten own sub count by 1 every time. Every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike or blast arts attack, activates 10 times. Okay, cool. And then applies the following effects to self when changing cover. Okay, more reduced damage received. So reduced damage received by 20% until combo ends. Nullify owns unfavorable element factor for 5 type. Oh, type neutral. Okay, cool. All right, so Tora looking like a support slash tank. So, alright. So blue card, major explode damage, shortens ally sub count by 2 on hit. Alright, green card 20% to strike arts damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades, -1, pretty much -1 card draw space for 15 timer counts, and inflict all enemies with attribute downgrade, -30% key recovery for 15 timer counts. So, and then as you see here, the Z ability, pretty solid Z ability. So strike, attack, and defense pretty much, and then the plus extra stats for blast attack for Team Bardock. So this is mainly gonna help LF Bardock pretty much, but just a solid EX all around. Nice for Tora. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so Fasha. Main ability, restores allies health by 20%. Alright, another support. Cool. 30% damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. Another support. Okay, nice. And then applies buff effect, nullifies enemies cover change to ally Team Bardock for 20 timer counts. Okay, cool. And then 10 timer counts must elapse. Alright. Applies following effect to self when this character enters the battlefield. That's passive 1. 8% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Reduce damage received by 40 for 15 timer counts, and -10 to blast arts cost for 15 timer counts. Okay, cool. And then when this character is entered the battle, the following effects are applied if the following effects are applied to self if a tag Team Bardock other than this character is a battle member. Draw a green card next, activates twice, and card draw speed by 1 for 15 timer counts. Okay, just solid all around. And then passive 2, the following effect itself when this character evades an enemy's attack with a vanish step, restores ki by 20, plus 20% blast damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. The following effects occur when this character is switched to standby, restores ki by 20, and restores allies Team Bardock health by 5%, activates 4 times, and then plus 20% damage inflicted by allies when this character is defeated. Okay, so nice little death buff, but just another solid EX character for Fasha. So blue card, major explode damage, and inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, plus 20% to blast damage received for 20 timer counts upon activation. Green card, restores own ki by 50. Plus 20% to blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, and a 100% chance for next blue card to inflict with oh wow, paralysis cannot be stacked. Okay, sure. And then blast attack and defense throughout, and then the plus 90% to Team Bardock defense. So yeah, okay, sure. Let me just pull up Android 21 and my other device real quick just to compare, and yeah, let's go to Android 21. Alright, so Android 21, so we got a lot of text to go through because obviously she's just transforming characters. So I'm just going to just scroll through just to see what's the comparison. So main ability it's pretty much the same, but the difference is they added an extra 20 timer counts for her gradual restore health main ability. So they just added an extra 20 timer counts, but the requirement is still the same. So alright, so it's the same thing. So passive 1, okay, let's see. So they just added they just plus 10 ki for her first passive. So cool. And then passive 2 applies the following effects. So they lowered the counts. So it used to be 15 and 30 for 20% damage inflicted, and the other 20% damage inflicted, and then the strike arts cost now it's 10 and 20. So definitely is going to be a major difference. So yeah. And then passive 3, this is the new one. Okay, so plus 10% to own health restoration for 10 timer counts upon landing the strike arts, and it reduces damage received by 10% for 10 timer count every time. Every time own attack is evaded with advantage. Okay, Okay, okay. I had to reread that. I'm like in my mind. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, but okay, cool. And then passive 4 applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 20% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Reduce damage received by 20% for 10 timer counts, and then plus, the key recovery is really really good because after when she's transformed, she passes the main ability. She gains whatchamacallit, card draw speed. So, and then she also gains key recovery with her strike cards. So, is she gonna? Wow. Okay. Let's look at blue card. Blue card. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Green card. Restores health. It's also the same. Okay, cool. Now let's go to transform. Let's go to our transformation. All right. So, transforming main ability. Green card restores on key by 20. They added that. That's what they added. Okay. Reduced damage received by 20. That's the same. And then card draw speed is also the same. Okay. Now let's go to passive 1. So, okay, so they just added plus 5 key because it used to be 45 key that she restores, and now it's 50. So, okay, cool. And then let's go to passive 2. Restores. So, yep, that's the same. And then yeah, the 10 and 20. All right, cool. And then the transferring passes is the same, and then yeah, so these are the same. All right, cool. Yep, that is the same. All right, so blue card, 25, 25, 30, 50, 70, 30, 50, 70. All right, so that's the same. What about green card? 15, 10, 40, 15, 10, and 40. Alright, so that's the same too. And then Zenkai ability, purple android. So, alright. That's it for the video. That was a long one to do. But hopefully I break down everything as swiftly and quickly as possible. So yeah. That's it for me. My name is Skull Royal. You guys have a good one. Stay safe and stay hydrated. Peace.